Now it's go time. All right, guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. It's another brand new, beautiful week ahead of us, and we got a couple of decent stocks that are moving. Today, I'm watching at NVVE, KAVL, and TGL. TGL just above $1. These are the top three stocks here for me. There are a few other cheaper ones, but opting to leave those alone. So as you guys are tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Jessica, good morning. I see you. What's up? How you doing? Shout out to Brad, who's always here every morning as well. Brad, how you doing? How you doing? For those of you tuning in the MMU chat, Chris and Tony, how you guys doing? What's up? All right, hit that thumbs up, guys, and let's jump into it. So NVVE, I'm going to start here up 86% with about 8.2 million shares of volume. And let me just double check the daily chart here before I get into the pre-market high and low. Yeah, we had this stock a few days ago, I believe. Yeah, not so long ago. We had this one, I think last Wednesday or Thursday. So anyhow, we got pre-market highs up at 870. The low of the pullback came all the way down to 63. Let's see. As of recent, we have a high point around 760. By the way, don't forget to turn on your screen recordings. You know, I wanted to call myself out here today, but you know, it's a little. We have only 6 minutes, but I guess I'll still do it. You know, for those of you in the MMU chat, I didn't do a great job of uploading my archives this last week that just passed. So that's an area of opportunity that I'm looking forward to here this week. And as on top of that, I did take very long to respond to my DMs. So, you know, those two things in terms of community, I did want to say I gotta step up my game. You know, I gotta step up my game. But coming back to the technicals, just a quick side note there. NVVE did move up recently. And going back to that day, we had 760, which was the high point of the 18th. 760. Right now we're at 722. So it's definitely interesting to see how we're going to behave and react as we curl back up closer to those pre-market highs, if possible at all. So right at the area where we're seeing a bit of resistance right now is where we had, you know, the high point of a few days ago. So we're at VWAP 715. Over time, can we curl up towards 750? And we'll need to break above 50 and 60. If that happens, I think there's a legit chance we can see 870. So NVVE, perhaps my main stock of the day, perhaps. Maybe we'll see. Other than that, there's KAVL, which does look good. KAVL up 150%, 13 million shares of volume. We have seen some cheaper stocks do very well recently. So KAVL, you know, not too bad to consider keeping an eye on. The spreads do seem pretty tight. For me, it really comes down to how volatile it is. If there's a range and the spreads are tight, then it'll be very good for the strategy. If not, you know, maybe I look elsewhere for other opportunities. But it all depends. So I'll keep an eye on this one as well. 200 EMA on the daily chart is at 329. Pre-market highs at 149. Low of the pullback here has been at 128. Right at VWAP. So KAVL looks pretty good. Daily chart, not a ton of resistance in sight. I don't see anything major here, you know, not up until like $2. So can we push up to 2? And if so, you know, perhaps 225, 250, and so forth and so forth. 200 EMA is at 329. Lastly, there's TGL. TGL up 54%, 17 million shares of volume. After our highs yesterday, or I guess Friday, was at 123. I'm going to start it there and then make my way forward. So we've kind of been on this up and down trend here recently. VWAP currently around 105. I really like to see it hold above $1. 119 really for the high, 118 let's say for the high of this last pop that we had. So we're seeing about maybe a 15-cent range here down to 105. Daily chart. Let's see, TGL. We had some major candlesticks going back to August 23rd and August 20th. High points of 232 and about 122 in that range. And the pre-market highs 123. So yeah, definitely over 123. If it goes over 123, can we see 150? And then perhaps, $2. All right, so with a minute and 30 seconds to go on my side, it's another beautiful day. I'm looking forward to the opportunities, looking forward to being disciplined, looking forward to being patient. I watched a lot of archives this weekend, and a lot of what I saw was that at times I just wasn't fully in rhythm with a stock, and it led to a lot of trades that are somewhat close, but not quite where they needed to be. And on top of that, we do need to be more patient with pullback trades. Every pullback trade that I get a nice entry, have to do my job of scaling out and taking profits into those trades, giving it a little bit of time and capturing it nicely. So other than that, NVVE, watching this one into the open, KAVL as well. I got small size on everything, not looking to be ultra aggressive into the open. Just want to make sure that I am watching the strong stock. KAVL, maybe we see the opening surge, right? It's possible here. It's right up at the pre-market highs. Maybe I'll watch this one. I'll watch KAVL. Seems to have the better setup. Can we rip right through 150 coming into the open here? Hopefully my level 2 works, because a lot of times it's pretty, there's like technical difficulties. So let's see how it does here. KAVL. I do see a small bid. There's some sellers as well. Seems like there's more sellers. Okay, 44. Can we push up? Can we retest 50? Couple of scratch trades to start. NVVE. EVTL. 87 for the highest NVVE. Great fill. Oh, there goes KAVL. I'm watching the other one. They're both strong. Fair trades. KAVL. I'm going to pull up NVVE when I can. Oh, it's a pretty bad fill.
MPLN.
It's pretty active. I don't have any time to pull it up. Still watching. 808 is the highs. I'm looking to size up. I'm gonna pull it up as soon as I can. Oh, I guess I could have been more aggressive there. NVDE, we got a high of now 20. I didn't take the hive day trade. KAVL, I do like that it's halted up. There's 34. Will we keep going? Oh, come on. That looks pretty good for 50. Alright, being patient here, I'll wait. We'll see if it gives another pullback. Even TGL looks like it's giving something. High or low, high or low, high or low. Preferably low, because just now we had high and high blazed me. The resumption is going to be at 37, which is about 2 minutes. Oh, it's still holding. Well, do we have a hidden seller? What's going on? Oh, come on. I guess there's a hidden buyer and a hidden seller there, but it did bounce. Time 35. So we got a new 5-minute candle. Can we try again? I got a pretty high fill right there. If not, I'll cut this trade. It looks like it might be a rejection. KVL. Oh gosh, got destroyed. Damn. What the hell happened there? Low 86. Alright, it's gonna bounce lovely, but I'm in kind of low. Kind of high, rather. That's good, though. Taking a trick out of Marcelo's book right there. Needed to be a little bit more patient for that pullback. So the key, the key is like, if it comes down to where you think support is, Even if you're in a little high, you kind of, give it that little bit of a chance. But if you have to cut it, you have to cut it. Because sometimes support is like a zone and it can be so big. Sometimes like a 20 cent range. If you're in on the higher side of the range, then you kind of you could be cutting it too soon and it's still a strong setup. You're just in on the higher side of the zone. Typically my rule is to always cut it, but because this market has been holding up on the dips, it's like worth a shot, but you could take that bigger loss in the event that the stock fails miserably. Pretty high fill. Scratch trade there. KVL, I'm disappointed in that resumption. Didn't get to see it, but not ideal. It's trying. It's trying. And it's still trying. It's struggling to get over 50 though. And perhaps coming down. Okay, easing off a bit. Oh, still trying. I'm gonna wait though, because it's not. It should have went. I think it should have went by now. So I'm gonna wait. I need another order entry of size. It's still trying. Wow, this is quite the show. So remember, I said we need to get over 50 and 60 during pre-market. So this is big levels here. Big levels. Short sellers are probably still shorting. And so if we can get over 60, 70, then we start to look better to perhaps pull away here. Oh, no. Come on. That's 30-cent loss. Not good. See, in that situation, I could give it more time and wait. But it did look good. It did look good. Just to teleport down like that is not nice, though. The bounce was absolutely incredible. I do think if I get the if I'm to wait for that dip more, like instead of being in at 80, if I'm in a little lower, I think we had a low of like 62 or something. For sure, I'd probably be unwinding shares even all the way through the highs, I think. But so far, so good. It's doing pretty well. Will we continue here to be strong? BDTX halted up. Halted, maybe down, I don't know. Hmm. We're seeing a 5-minute pullback. I think I'll try again. TGL also halting down. We did take a big loss, sadly, on the trade at 60, like a 30-cent loss. This pullback here, we're not in. Kind of a quick bottom. KAVL looks like it's halted up again.
KAVL.
I gotta be careful. A sub $7 dip, sub $8 dip wasn't tight. We ended up pulling back a little more, which is fine. And we got higher lows on the 5-minute candlesticks. The high of the current candlestick is 40, which is way up there. And the 1-minute candle make the new high here. Looks, trying to sell it. Those are the worst trades. Trying to sell up at 20, I'm selling down here $8. Fair fill. Fair bounce, couple cents. So this is where I have to like not lose money, because you know we got to get over 1K here. We already been over 1K, and then we kind of took that big loss. So just got to stay steady, consistent. We're back at 14, big levels here. We're kind of seeing a little bit of resistance. It's one high ass fill, but all right. Oh, okay. All right, I don't mind that at all. Now can we keep going though? I'm gonna take the dip. KB, KB, KB. Oh, fuck. Alright, okay, okay. Damn. Honestly, it gave vibes of selling off. It gave a little vibes of selling off right there. I did not trust that. But it's at the resistance. I'll be patient. This is where it needs to teleport. Up and not down. Come on. Do not sell off. Do not. It looks like we're seeing turbulence. It didn't sell all the way off, which is good. I should have done better here, though. I should have done better. Kind of a little too timid here. A little indecisive because of how the level 2 was looking there. End up watching some of those trades. 30 fill. Fucking hell. Well, it looks like it's a massive rejection now. Short sellers in control, perhaps? Maybe. Alright, let me check out KVL. KVL. Damn, that's crazy. Taking the green and running. 48.05. 48.05 KVL. Usually when we see this type of red candle and it's like holding up at 40, 30, it's like it's a bit of a rejection, but we're not really selling off. So buying the dip here is not a bad idea, but this one is going to come down more. The charting is looking pretty weak. 16 entry was good. Needed to stomach that hold. But I'll give myself a pass this time only because of how that was looking. It was looking like it was going to sell off. When we're going up, the volume looks a bit like way better than what that was. All right, here we go, KAVL. And it's not even on the screen. 46. Here we go.
KAVL.
All right, KAVL. Nice. That's going to be a good trade. One in, one out. And a beautiful move. We keep losing money, man. I said on the last stock, we have to not lose, and we gave back half again. Or even more than half, whatever it was. You see, it's like those small mistakes that you make, they make such a huge difference. Like, and it's always that's what it always is. It's so close, right? Whether you sell a trade too soon or you hesitate to get into an entry, like those small things, like they add up so quickly. I kind of cussed the first time going up because the stock is showing it's a little, it's a little bit of a churn, and I'm thinking, should I go in or not? And I finally make up my mind. The moment I make up my mind, it jumps up 15 cents. So I get filled at the high of that move, and it's like, are you kidding me? You gotta be consistent with yourself, man, Pastor. We already went through this over the weekend. Gotta tighten up, gotta tighten up. If not now, when? If not me, who? KAVL halted up again. I am gonna reduce size here because it might be a little risky. Although short sellers perhaps on this one are maybe getting caught off guard here. It was a fairly quick move up. You might have some stubborn short sellers who might not have covered. And resistance is a bit of a ways away. So I think smaller size, just keep it mild. Just try to add to the green slowly. I don't need to try and be a hero here after all that chop to start. But I will say, waking up and seeing this, it definitely reminds me that this is the space to be. Where else could I go and potentially make $1,000 in the first 20 minutes of the job of working? Now I could have lost 1,000 here today, but overall I am a consistent trader, which means I'm seeing more green than red. And we've had a very good year so far. So, even on a simple day like this, it just motivates me to keep studying and then show up again the next day. Showing up again. So we're gonna keep for the rest of the day here, the rest of the morning. The goal is to stay disciplined, add to the gain slowly, small size. Only if I build a cushion, a bit more of a cushion, then I can, size up again. But for right now, account preservation and protecting the gains. And VVE, man. This stock's around like $4 to $9, 5 to 10, 4 to 9. Definitely my favorite price range these days. Over the years, it's changed. At one point, it used to be stocks below $1, and then it became like 2 to 3, and then at one point even like 10 to 15. I mean, we had some those stocks in between 10 and 20 sometimes. I mean, if the spreads are tight, those stocks can be something else. Still waiting for the day to come back around. And we can use 5K size in a $15 stock with tight spreads. Volatile, but tight spreads. So the resumption is 40 seconds or so. KAVL. NVVE, man. How, those short sellers, I tell you. Halting down. I think the resumption could be good. Here's KAVL, 10 seconds. Small size here for me, 163. Here we go.
KAVL.
Oh, wow.
NVVE.
Oh, yeah, it's a little weaker. But it's holding, though. It did kind of give the move, but it was so fast. I tried the second dip. Second dip not really bouncing as quickly. The first dip, it did go, but I had to insta-buy, which is always a little risky. Low around 67, well, 63. High is at 86. Halt down is at 56. I wonder if it's in no man's land. If it's 65, I mean, we'll see. Can we hold mid-60s here? Are we in no man's land, or is there still opportunities? High of the current candlestick is 76. A little late there, couple cents. I'm not really getting the fills though. They're still buying. Oh, it's coming down a bit. Seems healthy. As long as it doesn't do like a surprise flash down, I think it seems healthy. We're seeing a new consolidation. Decent bounce. I'm gonna try again. Can we continue over 68? Not quite. A lot of churn here, a lot of churn. So perhaps I ease off and wait. TGL, on the other hand, TGL, maybe there's something here.
KAVL.
Well, okay, TGL. Should have used more size. Can we get locked in? That was aggressive right there, actually. That was pretty aggressive. Resumption on NVVE 58:30. So there's about 50 seconds. Guys, so I did buy over the weekend. It was time. I mean, it's been time. It's been like a year too long, really. But I did buy a new mic, and if it's not good, I'm just gonna buy like a really expensive one. I bought something that's like, I watched a couple reviews. Apparently, it's good. But if the audience still says like, it's not good, I'm just gonna go Joe Rogan style. I'm gonna buy it. There's like a really really expensive one, like $500. I'll just buy it. But this one apparently is good. Like the sound quality didn't sound so different from what I heard, so we'll see. NVVE off of 7. Watching for the dip. Will we dip some more? Nope. It looks like we might bounce here. What is it gonna be? Volume is light. I think I might stay away. It's not super decisive. Leaving it alone. But from 7 up to 720, right? 727, not bad at all. Off the initial resumption. Definitely could have took that trade. But there's always risk. Yeah, and so we also got a no, 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 no. This is the same mic. I'm using the same mic. The mic that I bought didn't come yet. So I just bought it over the weekend. It's like in the mail, right? So it's like, yeah, it sounds the same. Yeah, it sounds the same because it is the same. Yeah, the mic is gonna come in the next couple of days. And so I bought a webcam too, but not an actual webcam, an actual camera. So we're gonna up the quality. And I was thinking maybe yeah, because I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start the YouTube content again. And I think I'm gonna reteach the classes too, just to have better quality, video and audio. So I think I'm gonna go back and reteach all the chapters. I just have to look at the outline and then maybe make some new notes as well, like new things that I've learned since the classes, and then update the chapters. So the YouTube grind is gonna start again, and we're gonna bring back the driving with Relentless videos too. I did it once upon a time ago, have a car video where I showed the G35X that I have. But we've upgraded our car since then, so maybe we do an upgraded car video too. TGL resumption. Let me not forget. 02 and 20 seconds. So there's about a minute. Yeah, but we're gonna start the YouTube grind again. It's been a long time since we really made content. We'll do the recap in like the live streams, but I don't consider that content. You know, it's us reviewing and us trading, right? Pastor is gonna be back in business.
KAVL.
KVL looks like it could do something here. 02 and 5 and 20 seconds for TGL. KVL, if it gets over 65, I think I'll try. And come on, come on. You know you want to. Yeah, 73, not bad. Only 1,500 shares though. That's not good. Trying to get the dip below 70. Here's the resumption, TGL. Nah, I don't trust this. Why is it struggling? 46 is a lot of room to go up, but 18. False halt. Good. Do not blaze me. Do not blaze me. It's not bouncing. Let's try it one last time. Oh my gosh, I'm only using 1,000 shares. What? Oh gosh, dang it. Bro, what's going on with me here? Okay, maybe I'm doing a little too much talking about the side stuff because that's brutal. Low is 16, the high's at 35. Uh, Not the fill I need. I try again if possible. If not, I might have to take it high. I'll add it if this is good. Come on. KB, 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 KB. 40 KB, 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 not around, only 32. Oh, I'll try again. 33, 34, 35, 37. KB fashionably late. Fashionably late to the show. 42 for the halt up. 42. From 20 to 40 in about a minute and a half. Not bad. TGL proving some strength here. Although the dip down was a little irrational, but part of the deal. Come on. Pull back. Give us one more entry before you go to the moon. And it's gonna go without me here. There's a seller at 40,000. There is a new 5-minute candle, so I want to be careful about the pullback. Looking for the quick pop. There's a new 5-minute candle, so we could maybe see a bigger pullback. I don't like when the 1-minute pullback aligns with a new 5-minute candle. It's like uncharted territory usually. But sometimes we'll hold up tight. So there's 33 for a low. $33, 33, 33, 33, 33, 37. Okay, I'll take that. This is the third time at 33. Still holding though. 34. I'm gonna wait. KAVL refuses to die, so maybe there's still something there. I'm not really getting to get the couple cents here. Maybe I hold longer. Low 28. Oh wow, KAVL. Can we get the halt up 81? That could be good. Last couple of trades have been pretty poor here, so I got to be careful. The new candle is 30 seconds out in the one. 5 minute pullback, high of day, pre-market highs. Talk to us nicely. If I don't get the entry here, I think I'll just wait. Time. Candle's almost finished. Oh, I should have took that. Is it gonna hold? I should have took my 3 cents, but all right. It gets to 33 and then goes back to 29. So it's gonna kind of chop me out there, thinking a false breakout of the 1 minute candle for a new low. Son of a gun. Well, that's not the entry I wanted though, but you know, it would have been decent if we could have had a push to like 38. It still seems like it's having trouble. What's it gonna be? Can we get up to 38, 39, or are we gonna pull back here? Candle's having trouble. KVL again, still, you know, interesting. And VVE on the other hand, that one had a hard time, sold off. I'm still watching this area because we could see a red to green. $22, $21, $20, $19, $18. Goodness. That's pretty low. I'm gonna watch it still, but you gotta be careful to halt down. KVL is not giving up, man. That thing is still fighting. I'm a little too late. KVL 85, halt up. Should have looked at it 2 seconds earlier. TGL, on the other hand, perhaps is struggling. You know, 5 minute setup, it could work, but it definitely is a bigger pullback here for sure. 26, 24. Not bad. High of the current candle is 30. This is where we have to watch out for resistance. Okay, VL resumption will be 17 and 20 seconds. Come on. The new candle is a couple seconds out. Oh, you son of a gun. Don't you dare. Maybe I should reduce that size a little bit. 5 minute candle not quite making the new high. It's still fighting though. The new candle that just opened up. Oh my gosh, my hotkey. What's that? Oh, I'm lucky it didn't just teleport there because that would have been tragic. Would have been a scratch trade. Just tested this level many times and it's still holding. Let's see what it does. 17. We got another minute for that resumption. The 5 minute chart is pretty bullish. I think as long as we don't see a false breakout here, we should be good. Is this it? The resumption is only a couple seconds away. Come on, make up your mind here. Resumption is 20 seconds on KAVL. TGL, still watching TGL. This could be a powerful setup here for TGL, but here's resumption. Oh, here's resumption. 86. KVL Halting down. Well, we did catch a nice trade there. TGL. Tight stop.
KAVL.
Big Steve, man. Big Steve's on one today. Big levels here because we just had resistance. Big level. Oh, big levels. Big levels. Big levels. Gotta be quicker to get in on those mini dips. Stock is getting more volatile, which means higher may not be better. It's getting ready, but it's possible that it doesn't go right away here. But it looks like the volume is picking up. Can we try again? 29. Sometimes it's why the dip can be so powerful, but you know, it depends on where you want to take profits. Because if you're buying down to 22 and you sell 32 below the resistance, it's a great trade. But then to try to get back in here, you know, it's a little bit more tricky. It's at the resistance, so if I'm in here, it needs to go, right? It needs to go. So it's a lot of quick trades here. I think as long as we don't see a false breakout. It's trying. We got a small bid. Back down. I think I'm gonna let it go. Or I'm gonna let it go. I'm let it go. Or I take the dips. I forget this breakouts, man. It's too many trades. It's not going. So cutting out the breakouts and only taking one or two trades here. Let's say one or two trade ideas, right? Two trade ideas at the lows or over the resistance. And I don't want to buy it too early, so I'm gonna let it go, right? If it goes to like 33, because what we're seeing is stocks, they get up there and then they sell off. Stocks, they get up there and then they get to like 34, then it's teleporting down 22. KVL 2301. That's in another 20 seconds or so.
KAVL.
Red just printing here. So the dips are kind of slowing down. KVL bounce. High is at 80. Oh, 84. KVL might just get halted up again here. 91 to halt up. KVL halting up. 91. Oh, false halt. False halt. It's back down. Halt up is not. It's now at 95. Hey Google, turn on the AC.
Got it. Changing Thermin thermostat to on.
Mm. Hey Google, set the AC to cool to 70 degrees.
Sure. Setting the AC on Thermin thermostat to 70 degrees.
My mic is muted. Holy smokes. My bad, guys. My bad. I did mute it. I thought I unmuted it. What the heck? I'm saying I got chopped out for the breakdown and reclaim entry there. El Pastor slacking. But if this stock sells off here, I think it's time. The 5-minute candle is hive day volume and it's like a pretty weak candle, so I think that might be a good place. A little disappointing on NVVE, but decent on everything else. And it looks like Marcelo also early day, so yeah, people are starting to call it. KVL might come down a bit, but this level here is a big level, mid 70s. I have this Google Home, so I was asking it something, so I mute the mic, and then forgot to turn it on. Yeah, this is a good place to call it. Oh my god. Jesse James, brother. Well, at least you guys know me, right? That's the good thing here. Yeah, I'm saying this KVL. We have hive day volume on the last 5-minute candle, and that it would have been a good thing for us to close into new highs. I mentioned that as the mic was muted, and that didn't happen. So we're kind of this. I don't want to say backside, but it's at least pulling back with volume, right? A lot of indecision there, leading to a halt down. Maybe there's some sort of a bounce down here. But I'm going to take the gains. Squirrel trading. Shout out to Squirrel Trading. I've seen a video from Squirrel Trading before. He's a good guy, man. That was a couple of years ago, though. Is he still doing YouTube? KT, what's up? Swing trade your entire account on APLD. And can you send me your lawyer's information for me to sue you once this trade goes to the depths against me? Or let's say if, because you know these small cap stocks. Here's what I'll do for you. I'll buy one share. I'll hold it for a few weeks. Carl, not financial advice. Out like south for Patrick. Oh, TGL. The level 33, I think, was resistance. Yeah, I think NVVE was the only stock that I really should have done better on. We got up to 1K twice. Had to size down twice. And it was such a good stock. Sometimes the feelings that you get from trading is, because I reviewed the week over the weekend to try to not have that happen. And like through the variables of how things played out, it somewhat still happened. Me giving back profits and losing rhythm with the stock. Need more of an emphasis on resistance. Yeah, the market has been a little decent, but that doesn't mean still buy right into the level, Because I was saying we need to get above 60 and 70 and hold above that level to really open up. Here I am going long 55 dip, thinking we're holding above 50 to try again at the highs. Conflicting interests. And so in a situation like that, I gotta ask myself, which one is the bigger picture setup? And the bigger picture setup is what I need to follow. Okay, the resistance here could be much heavier than what I could make out of a small bounce there above 50. Like, wait for this thing to close above 60 and then be more aggressive as short sellers are covering. Shout out to Team House member Crispy Trades, man. We went to a hockey game. Hockey game was pretty good. Crispy, the hockey enthusiast. Or did they say fanatic? I never thought I would like hockey, but it's soccer on ice, is what it basically is. I mean, you're not using your foot, but there's goals, there's a field. Instead of a ball, there's a puck, but the idea is the same. The Pastor even made it on TV. I think. I don't know for sure. I don't know if that particular part of the game got aired. Someone is saying I panic trade. I wouldn't call it panic trade. Believe it or not, this is what the strategy is. It's just that some areas, based off of how we read the level two, it can be a little indecisive, right? Because ultimately our indicator to sell is a lot of red printing on the tape, and there's times where we can buy into a support area and there's nothing but red printing on the tape, which is our indication to sell the trade, right? And there's days where we sell and then it flushes down 50 cents. There's days where you don't sell, where you do sell, and then the stock might actually hold the level, right? I watched back part of Friday's trading that happened above the whole dollar on I think ADTX, the stock that we traded with the entire Discord on the call. Like over four, I'm long 402, nothing but red printing, especially when the previous candlestick had a low of like 387 or something. So it's like the actual low of the pullback is 387. We're holding above four for now, but that doesn't mean we can't come back down like 380, right? So sometimes you sell those positions, and because you're not seeing the level two, like people are not seeing the level two, right? So on just the charts alone, it might look like, yeah, he just, yeah, he just sold right away. Like, whoever knows knows. That's all I'll say, right? Either you know what's going on or you don't. So for those people in MMU, those are the people who really understand. I mean, of course, some of you guys on the YouTube channel too, right? But some of the newer viewers, it's all good in the neighborhood. I understand. Yeah, Relentless Trader smiles a lot, laughs a lot. Helps me to be sane here in the market. If not, I'd go overboard. This demeanor helps me out. Everybody's a little different. Some people are more serious. They still stay locked in, but a lot of times I'm just smiling and laughing because it's like it's kind of so silly what happens here on a daily basis at times. Like, it's so close, really. That's what it is. Close. It's a close call every time. But the pastor is gonna lock it in, and we'll come back tomorrow again. I may come back and trade if we see more opportunities. All depends on how things play out and if stocks continue to trend higher. TGL, definitely worth keeping an eye on, but perhaps that's going to do it. For the rest of the community, stay safe, stay green, and I'll catch you guys later. Green is good. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Check out the links down below. See you guys in the next one tomorrow again.